been a minute since I've been here, like over a year, and even though it's been over a year, I actually have quite a few new subscribers, and this channel has been on my heart for a while, and so much has changed in our life, and I wanted to share kind of the direction this channel is going to take moving forward from here, and why we've kind of pivoted and what's happened, because so much has happened in the last year since we transitioned out of veganism. I think one of the last videos I did was an herbal remedy video, and I plan to continue to do those on this channel, but I'm planning to add a ton more stuff. I have really exciting news and crazy news, and so I'll probably make this a 3-part video, just kind of describing what happened and where I went and bringing you up to date. I don't want to sit here and talk in front of the camera for a really long time. I want to make really valuable educational videos for all of you and share our journey, because I think that what we're doing is what a lot of people are wanting to do, and I want to be able to help others do that. So I'm going to dive into that. But yeah, a year ago, it's been a year since I made a video, and the reason for that was simply time. I ended up taking on an apprenticeship with an herb store with a couple of really amazing herbalists in Arizona, and that kind of took up my time. I did that for almost a year, and it just, even though I was only doing 1 day a week, it was all day, and then the rest of the week, you know, I was a mom. I was homeschooling. We were taking care of our chickens on the farm, and we eventually brought our horses to the property, and we had a lot happened, and it took up my time. I didn't have any more energy, and we had some health issues, so just didn't have the energy to show up here, and I apologize for that, because there was a lot of people that found our vegan video really valuable, my vegan videos really valuable, or leaving veganism videos valuable, and also my herbal videos, and so I'm back, and I plan to continue talking about all of those things. And also, we've moved across the country. We left Arizona in October. It was sudden, it wasn't planned, and we ended up in Wisconsin, of all places. Never thought I would be here. I'll talk about that more, but the main reason that we did that is because we want to start a farm. And we are first generation farmers. We've dabbled in farming and homesteading through the years. We've had livestock. I've had horses my whole adult life. We've always had animals. I've worked at vet clinics. I've worked at large animal vet clinics. We have experience with caring for animals and gardening and all of those things, but now we want to take everything that we've learned and actually buy our own property again, because we actually have had farming property in the past, but I was vegan, and so you can imagine having farm property while being vegan is really an interesting predicament, because I planted this huge permaculture garden, and we had chickens, but then I was on the fence about eating the eggs, and we got ducks because we needed them to take care of the slugs, but then it was just a really weird place to be as a vegan. And if you've watched my past vegan videos, I'll put the links up here, you know that it's like impossible to be vegan. And so, yeah, point being, we had a little bit of farming experience, ranching experience before I went vegan, and then we had gardening experience, permaculture experience while we were vegan, and now we've moved across the country to rural America, really, to start a farm and to be closer to family. Actually, I have quite a few family on my stepmother's side here, which has been really wonderful for the boys and really wonderful for me as an only child. And then also losing my mother really young, I kind of have this, I'm just kind of lonely, or I have this kind of feeling of missing out, like serious FOMO, I guess. And I didn't want that for my boys. I wanted them to have some stability with family. And so it's really wonderful. We have family here, and they're close by, and there's a lot of farmland here. And yeah, so this channel is going to be all about me taking you on our journey from basically being vegan to buying and starting a farm. And we are first generation farmers. I grew up in suburbia. My husband grew up in suburbia. We did not know anything about food preservation or fermenting or culturing or raising livestock or living in the country even. Like, we didn't know anything about that. We are self-taught. We've learned from so many people, but it's a lot, and people look at you crazy. Often there's not a lot of support from old-time farmers. They kind of, you tell them your ideas and they kind of roll their eyes, or they, Sorry, my kids came in from outside. I have to make this video short because the sun is going down and they're outside and it's like 12 degrees. We went from Arizona in October, where it was still like in the hundreds, to Wisconsin. And it's definitely been an amazing journey. We've lived in the snow before, so it's not like it's foreign to us, but it is quite a shock to the system to go from the desert where it's super hot to, winter. But yeah, we are going to take you along the journey from zero to farm. So my husband's still in the transition of moving here. He's been going back and forth, but our plan is to start looking at properties in the new year, and I'm going to bring you along with us. We're looking for probably a fixer-upper, because anything that is not a fixer-upper is so expensive. As most of you know, inflation, or this world is crazy. The real estate world is crazy. Things are slowing down, but property prices are ridiculous. I'm seeing properties that sold 2 months ago going for like, they're flipping them and selling them for $300,000 more. Like, it's completely insane. And trying to buy property right now is very challenging. And we are not wealthy. We weren't left any land. Like, we're literally starting where a lot of you are. So we're going to take you along on that journey. And yeah, this channel is also going to be, it's also going to have a lot of homesteading topics. As I'm learning them, I'm going to share the things that I already know with you, like herbs, and I know, culturing and fermenting, but I'm also going to start making cheese out of raw dairy, and I'm going to take you along with that journey. I've done a little bit of work with sourdough, and I'd like to share that with you, but that's also still really new for me. I didn't eat gluten for a really long time, and I tend to still shy away from most grain. I feel my best when I'm eating kind of a keto and doing some fasting. That seems to be really helping my health. Yeah, that's what this channel is going to be about. Okay, so I'm coming outside because my kids were outside and it's really cold. It's only like, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees or 20. So I'm not going to be able to last out here for very long. I have some really exciting things in the works for this new year. When it comes to homesteading, I want to talk to you about how you can start homesteading wherever you're at. You don't need to have property, and give you some ideas on how to make income from homesteading type trades. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to be here. Yeah. Anyway, I have lots to talk about on this channel, lots to share with you all. So stay tuned. And if you're just finding me, please make sure you subscribe while you're here. It's going to be a really interesting journey. It's going to be very humbling. It's going to be really, what is the word? Be vulnerable as well. Because I don't know how the journey is going to go. I don't know how soon we're going to find property. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't even really know where it is in the state. We have some ideas of where we want to stay, but yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a really amazing channel, and I can't wait to share more with you. And on that note, my nose is turning red. I can't feel my left hand that's holding the camera, and I'm going to go inside now. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you all in the next video.
No, no, no! Oh!